So, let's try and map his future out. Asanoyama returned this July, aged 28, after 14 precious months out, having practiced with no one beyond his stable. On July day 11, warning bells rang as Unistar Suguro parried his charge, then bored inside, giving clues as to how to take him on. On September day 11, he was found out, charged by Yuma in just the same way, then fled on the right in a circular movement, ending with left flick down. And on November day 11, we saw no proof that he'd shored up his right side defense. Again run around on that problem side after stunning initial jab. Before the Yuma loss, had the great Hakuho tipped him to make yokozuna within 3 years. Let's see if post-setback that timeline still stacks up. Last month he first met Daisei-ryu, the defending third-tier champ. I was more confident than before going in, Daisei-ryu told me last week. But power-wise I just couldn't compete. But were I as agile as Tamashoho, I could have given him problems. Ex-amateur yokozuna and Division 1 fighter Daisho Maru said of this clash of flesh, "I wanted a better hit to begin, but was beaten hands down for power." Prior to this, Maru had conquered him 5 times straight, but admitted, "He's improved since we last jousted in 2019. I certainly went into challenger mode." Ex-second-tier champion Hakuyozan said, "He's ace at forming his favoured stance, and much as I tried to wreck his plans, he sliced right through my defences. He's so quick to do that once he stops you dead. You might say it's better decision-making. I'd rather say he made it hard for me to deliver that crucial extra shove." Match 4 saw Asa wear the full top knot for the first time since that October's infamous hairdressing display. In the arena, after 548 days. This bout was the first, at second-tier level, between 2 Emperor's Cup holders. Tokushoryu, commencing his painful November slide, gave no comment post-bout. Shonan no Umi, sumo's newest salaried man, was the foe in match 5, as he'd been in September. And this bout was the more one-sided. Shonan unable to throw with force, Asa tightening screws with the outside left. Finally, Kamito, who spends much of his practice trying to thwart Hoshoryu and Meisei, smilingly said, "What I'd worked on with them, I tried to deploy, but my own reactions played into his hands, literally." These third-tier foes expect to be beaten. But not all men in the second tier do. It's the only title Asa hasn't won in the 4 divisions he's graced. "This is no time to loaf about," he claimed after demolishing third-tier colleagues in training, 24 wins from 25 last Friday. "It's a wholly different second tier to the one I knew over 5 years ago, so I'm looking forward to the fresh challenge and hoping to clear it first time. To do that, he'll need at least 14 wins, which I'd say he's unlikely to get. Let's assume then he needs 2 goes at this level, and he's back in Tier 1 by May. He will then need 10 wins and preferably more to return to the upper ranks for July, at which point his 3-tourney bid for Ozeki begins. That takes us up to the end of November, less than 4 months short of his 30th birthday. Assuming absolutely all of that goes to plan, the Hakuho timeline gives him just 10 more meets to make yokozuna his own. That's an awful lot of wins to plot, including against men who move better than this, while also avoiding knocks like this. Theoretically, it can be done.